Okay guys, this time we are going to be looking for Lucky Emblems in Olympus. I went ahead and started in the mountain region just because that is where you start the journey initially. We will make our way over to Thebes after this to collect 4 emblems in the city. 4 emblems out here, 4 in the city, and then there will be 4 on Mount Olympus itself. There's a treasure chest there under that tree. Pretty hard to miss, but in case you did, you might want to go get that. Now up here we can turn left or right. Let's go ahead and go right off of the bat because we can just get a lucky emblem immediately right around the corner here on the waterfall. Now I did go through and clear my minions on the map before I did this, but there will be Heartless in this area that you will have to take out if you're just loading into the area. Making our way around here, so you can just jump straight across onto the other side, or you can take these guys and then jump across. Doesn't necessarily matter. We're going to continue scaling up the wall. Around the corner here there are some chests, but for the purposes of this video we're going to carry on upward. Now there are some pillars here that you can knock down, which will open up the ground there. I've done that on my first playthrough. We're going to go left to find the second lucky emblem. Careful not to fall off here. I did that my first time recording, which was embarrassing, so I went back through, did it again. You can jump off the cliff here. Now there is this ledge over here, which I did land on to pick up an item. Kind of easy to miss. And just like that, we are back where we started. We're going to go the opposite direction now. Now this next lucky emblem is pretty easy to miss as well, especially if you're just playing through hunting down Heartless. But if you turn around, enjoy the scene for a second, the scenic view, can get yourself another lucky emblem. Last one we're going to hunt down is quite a ways up the mountain. We are going to collect one more treasure chest here to the left. Now this area should look familiar from when you initially loaded into the game, started your journey. Grab yourself a treasure item right there, get you something nice. We're going to cross over the other way. Now right about here is where you run into Hades the first time around, and he kicks your butt all the way into Thebes. Thankfully don't have to do that again. And this will look familiar because that's actually where we got the picture of our second lucky emblem on the cliff. Gonna make our way the opposite direction this time. Now again, this one is a little ways up the mountain, bear with me. Thankfully, Sora has mastered the art of witchcraft and wizardry, as well as being a ninja, because he can just run on these walls forever. This is going to start looking a little familiar if you've played through your first time already. To the left here, you can jump off the cliff here towards the end, and there is another ledge with a treasure chest item. I did not grab it this playthrough, but it is available if you want to get it. Another area where you will fight some minions, so it's really easy to actually miss this lucky emblem if you're just playing through, but it is here on the tree. Alright guys, moving on to Thebes itself, we're going to find us 4 more emblems in the city. First one's pretty easy right off the bat. You are going to take a look over to the right, and it's actually in the stairs, and you have to get it from the right angle, otherwise it won't show up. We're actually going to go left after this though. Take a right, we're going to head up the stairs. We're going to make our way through this rubble here. Now this one's pretty easy to miss too if you're not paying attention. Halfway through there is a breaking point where you can kind of cross to the other side right next to this golden pillar, and that's going to be the next lucky emblem. We're just going to keep going with this direction. Take a right. Just kidding. We're not taking a right. Looked familiar for a second. Not quite though. We're gonna make our way this direction, down through some broken part of the city and then back up into the garden area. Once you make your way to the top of the hill here, there is some ingredients you can pick up if that's something you are interested in hunting down. Cool, carry on through the garden, and we are going to make our way all the way around. In those holes there is actually one of the golden Hercules statues. If you collect 5 of them and turn them into one of the young guys at the front, you do obtain, I believe it's Hero's Belt. Some item that grants you defense. Cool, so you can actually go left there or right and then just make your way up and around again. Chest item right there if you do decide to go this direction. Now, the only reason I caught this Lucky Emblem is because Goofy said something while I happened to be walking by my first time around. It just looks like it's blending in as damaged portion of the wall. Head all the way up this building here, and then we're going to make our way forward, eventually making our way to the lookout over the city. This jump here can be a little tricky. That's embarrassing. Some breakable items there if you're interested in collecting some money. Got a couple flights of stairs to cover here. Collectible item there, save point. And then the last one is going to be right here on this wall.
Let's see.
And there you go, 4 Lucky Emblems. Alright guys, and on to the last couple of Lucky Emblems. We are going to head to the actual Olympus itself, top of the mountain. First one's pretty easy to get to. It's actually going to be right next to the staircase right here.
Let's see.
We're going to go ahead and carry on the stairs this direction. This is actually going to lead us into the forge area. First playthrough, I definitely thought I was going to die when I fell down this. Found it by mistake. And it's actually going to be right onto the anvil itself. Yeah. And again, guys, I do, before I record these, I do play through and clear out the minions on each level. They do respawn every time you load back into a level, so keep that in mind when you're playing. If you've already been through it, you will have to fight them again. Alright, we're going to head right behind us. These first 3 are actually really close together, not that hard to find. Gonna have to fight a group of minions here, and there is going to be 2 vases on this wall here. You will have to break them in order to find that Lucky Emblem and get a picture of it. And just like that, we are back to where we started. We're going to go ahead and head the other direction this time. These things are pretty cool. I like the fact that you get to shoot out of your Keyblade. Pretty interesting addition. And I did apparently miss some Heartless my first playthrough, so just clear those guys out real quick, not a big deal. Gonna go right around this giant bull statue. And we're going to pick up our last Lucky Emblem for Olympus right over here. Have to clear some Heartless out before you get this picture, but it is going to be right off into the distance there. And just like that, Lucky Emblems for Olympus.